It's Project Cargo Professionals. We're live at Breakbulk Middle East, and I am back with Andrei Geikalo, founder and CEO of MYCRANE, based here in Dubai. Good to see you again, Andrei.
Hi, Luke. Nice to see you again, man.
How are you doing?
Yeah, everything is fine. Happy to be here at Breakbulk.
Good to have you. Good to see you. So last time we spoke on the podcast, you told us about the new business, MYCRANE Trading. Can you give us an update on that and tell us where you're at now?
Yeah, man. It's a great and a very inspiring journey. Actually, we are now in the process of purchasing, sourcing around the world, buying a lot of cranes, and they are finally starting to come to our yard in Jebel Ali. First cranes are already there. People can come, see, look, inspect, and buy.
Fantastic. So you had some good news at the time of Breakbulk.
Yes, exactly.
And I know you're always talking to OEMs, so even if you can't give us any specific names, can you tell us what your offer is for OEMs and how MYCRANE can help them there?
This is actually what we were building all time. Now we have 3,500 active users, construction companies and crane rental companies. All these people are the buyers for cranes. They buy new cranes, they buy used cranes. Our proposition is used cranes, but for OEMs, the value is that we have their buyers now and we can cooperate together.
And you're obviously extremely close to the crane rental sector. So for the crane rental companies, can you tell us what their biggest issues and obstacles are at the moment?
For these guys, their main challenges are, as always, the payment terms, delayed payments, also the demand from the contractors for the safety and reliability, documentation, certification is growing and growing, so they have to comply and improve their services. That's the main thing that they need to do.
And what are the contractors really looking for in their crane rental partners? And how can crane rental partners play an even bigger role in projects?
Yeah, also the contractors, their priority is very clear now. They are looking for availability and speed, fast access to verified equipment, easy time spending for quotation generation and making decisions. Second, for sure, safety and reliability and all related to documentation and certification. And third one is pricing transparency. Contractors want to see clear pricing without hidden charges. They want to see possibility to compare fairly all the offers, and they want to have predictable costs during the long execution of the project. And fourth one is reliability of suppliers by spare parts. Those suppliers who honor commitments and have backup options if the crane went down, broke down, and they can repair it quickly. This is pillar number 4, which contractors are looking for.
And I know you're also just back from Saudi Arabia, where you were exhibiting at a new event there. Tell us what that was and what you took away from it.
It was actually a great event organized by National Industrial Development Center, supported by Ministry of the Mineral Resources, and this is the first edition of the heavy equipment exhibition. And I can tell you, industry is crying for this event. Now, next year it will be much bigger, and it was great to be partner of this event, as MYCRANE was digital innovation partner, and also exhibiting huge attention to the company now.
And talking to the visitors there, what did you take away about how MYCRANE can be active in Saudi Arabia and the opportunity there is for you?
The event itself has created a lot of opportunities. Now we've got so much attention from the government bodies as well. In Saudi Arabia, this is very important. So now in the National Industrial Development Center, Ministry of Mineral Resources know about MYCRANE, and this is what you can really achieve in exhibiting with such event.
But of course, the Saudi market is looking huge, looking promising for MYCRANE. A lot of opportunities for you there.
Yeah, Saudi market is very attractive, but also there are certain challenges in the market, which is actually MYCRANE is going to solve.
And it's obviously a huge market, but tell us how you see the lifting market in Saudi Arabia at the moment.
Great question, Luke. Actually, large projects under Vision 2030 and major infrastructure developments are driving market to, first, long-term contracts instead of short-term spot deals, more demand for the higher capacity modern cranes. Contractors are looking for availability on scale, but not a single machine anymore, and for sure increased demand to safety, documentation and certification. Contractors are no longer just renting a crane, they are fixing, securing the lifting capacity for the entire life cycle of the project. This has increased pressure on availability, planning, reliability, and the structured platform like MYCRANE are relevant than ever before.
And the rental platform's been running successfully for a couple of years now. Tell us what's next on the horizon and what other developments you want to do with that.
Yeah, this is something which I cannot open completely, but we have quite serious and big roadmap for expansion to the new regions. Also, we will introduce new business models, we will introduce new products, but everything you will know later, Juk.
Look forward to hearing from it. Lastly, just give us your thoughts in terms of the expertise that you and your team have. Where do you see MYCRANE adding the most value for the lifting industry?
Yeah, I think that my whole interview was about this one. The challenges are there in the market, and structured rental platform like MYCRANE is solving them. This is what we are doing. We want to improve the market from both sides, for contractors and also for the crane rental companies.
All the best, Andrei. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, Luke. Thank you.